Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the place, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick of my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm balling like a vet.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we FC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers.
Let's get to work. Oh.
Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
That was just too fast right there.
I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions. I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to knock the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Sherper. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive. The streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class. Seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united. A legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence. Assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things. I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm stepping when
oh my God. That's hard.
New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, trying to whip something new. I am sick of this rabbit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders.
Ball, bro.
The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Play action. Now Garoppolo on the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Buying time to his left. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Jennings, a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have the Niners 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. second down and right back to McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A give up the middle to Gibson. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Heineke's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Robinson again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, Heineke rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Armani Rogers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Throwing on second down, Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he
Down.
takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson. In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half.
Run the ball. I'm moving too fast, dog.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Shit.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
So I pass him.
Plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Across the 25 and down at the 28.
Yep. Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
What?
And he finds McLaurin. And the work is well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Second down and a run by Robinson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Robinson.
This nigga here.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game
My nigga, pass the ball.
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's in. Touchdown Commanders. And Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
on 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo.
Fuck.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. That had to...
Just about to run the fucking ball, bro.
All the boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lie. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take off for the meal, hella follow. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off the...
I want to get a win with them now, stream.
Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the shit nail, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have? You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? The word in the panic, the women is stranded, the men
Like a real win.
the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry to sleep in the box while they making a mockery fighting with us. Now I got you all alone. Jumping on what the hell relationship. I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal, done with the...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders.
Hey, bro, let me win, bro. I want to get a real win with these boys, bro.
We are underway from Miami. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
This game playing with cheats and no dime.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo rolling to his left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Down inside the 10. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty dark, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown.
This shit lag, man. It's bullshit.
And his kick is no good.
Sorry. You must be a bad player if they did that.
As this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting. And he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Ah.
Now a throw to the end
Wrong read.
First down, but it
Shouldn't have
winds
do
up
that.
incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
13, 21.
On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo forced out to his left. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
I'm trying not to get
Able to
fumbled.
make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Garoppolo. Flushed out right. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 13 yards out, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 5 now. Tua. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
In motion, Hill. Play action. Now it's Tua. Steps away. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. $13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Offense begins another drive here. Pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On play action, it's Garoppolo.
Damn, because he's off foot. That's why.
Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the
Dolphins
are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender
I could have made that throw if I
wasn't running.
Jim Garoppolo.
Making the tackle by the QB.
You need to have a sweet set.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That one complete to him.
The linebacker didn't get this nigga.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to pass. Tua. Incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Out to his left.
What?
Got a man, it's Waddle.
We fucked up. Yeah, we did. We had him.
Over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Gaskin is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for two. The two are going to try and throw for it. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams
be careful next time.
In these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jennings, a receiver, in motion right. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball. You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. Trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
I don't think I could have ran that.
And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And it looks looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Ready, yellow, 43. Steel, black.
They're running it. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Yeah. You don't want none. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
On the ball. Cut.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. From the 10. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. And he'll get this in the hands of Hill, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. Again,
I don't think I read fast enough.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Running on first down with Gaskin. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Tua.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa.
The fuck?
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Play action. Garoppolo on the move to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go
That's crazy.
for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 22, Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they're going to get this.
I feel like that was going to be a read, too.
17-yard line here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 points in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mostert will take this in.
We open it up for you. Yeah, we did.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts to early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo buying time to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Get the fuck out of here. This game is bullshit, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
He's gonna score. Oh my goodness, he returns it all the way.
Bro, look, this is what happened, bro. My punt lagged. I swear to God, my mom, bro, my punt, bro.
Their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's
And then not to mention my kick, my extra point, they lagged me on that, bro. That's bullshit.
Make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do.
They're going to try and run for it. And he is not going to reach the goal line. Unbelievable. Still scratching my head here. They go for 2, and the game stays tied. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that
they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Lance back to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only.
Call the timeout. Damn.
And they get the timeout.
Fucking chummer.
It comes with 1 second remaining on the
God
clock.
damn.
So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. The clock showing just 1 tick.
Don't lag on me, man. Thank you, bro.
And this is good.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all made that game hard as hell, bro.
Spot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
Scared me. Yeah.
Babe, can you hear me?
Everybody can hear you.
I ain't gonna lie. This Madden game, this shit, I'm streaming because I was like, you know, I hashtag, you know, preparing for money games. I don't. So like my first game, I made it quick. Like early first quarter didn't really get started. The second game, I just took my defeat because I knew the nigga was about to just run the ball, and he was up, and I threw a pick. I was like, yeah, I'm not about to just, because I didn't have my run defense ready. So I was just like, all right. So I loaded up another one. I just played this game because I was trying to get a real win with the 49ers. This game is some bullshit. I won, but it was it made it a dog fight because like they lagged me. Damn, champ, you knocked the blind down. Yeah, fuck. Huh?
No, there's an accident and they're rerouting us.
Oh man, this nigga champ knocked the blind loose. This nigga is crazy. He's something else. But anyway, yeah, so my extra point, baby, they lagged me, right? And then they end up lagging me on my punt, and this nigga ran it back with Tyreek Hill. He even got on the mic and said that was some bullshit. I said, hell yeah. I said, bro, they lagged me on my punt. They made it come short. And then Tyreek Hill ended up running the bitch back. Babe, yes, I won the game. I had to call my timeout and just kick my field goal. That game about stressed me out. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, babe, I'm gonna let you drive. Bye. Yo, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. This not stick work, bro. Sean, can you hear me? Sean, look. Look at his user, right? Yeah, look right there. You gotta turn the 25 around. All right, bro. I was calling to show you that. Not yet. I will though. I promise. I pop the bean. I'm gonna get on. I promise. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna hit you back.
hope y'all can nest double E. Cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie? Feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully in the work. You can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. Yeah, you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it. I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in. No, I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like a bastard, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help. No one to blame but yourself. You should have known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring you.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings.
Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Mahomes now on first down. Screen play, McKinnon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On the ground, this is the former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Slot man moves right. Throwing is Mahomes on third.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
From the 35 on second down, Mahomes. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and short. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Forced out to his left.
Fuck.
And this is caught.
Pass line scrimmage.
For the moment,
yeah.
It's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Damn. I had it.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's second and long. The slot man in motion right. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he can't find
damn, man.
with it, and he goes down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw.
Oh, God.
Under pressure,
I'm
they got
glitching.
him again. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Damn, I had it.
They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
Sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 35 yards.
And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Cousins. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. A first down throw for Cousins. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. First down. Here's Cousins. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Running for it, here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's my fault.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. K.J. Osborne, 38 yards. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the ball is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now. Because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. They run again on first down. Cook. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. First down, here's the run with Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. He's at the 40. 20. 10, 5, believe that he will take this one home.
Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to knock the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever.
Watch out.
My adolescence assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm stepping. Whenever I'm in your town, the warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk amongst living legends. Coach Contra will live forever. New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, tryna whip some new. I am sick of this rapid.
That's my last one for real. Last one. Take a break. Get on back home.
Then let's introduce the heroes. We the good guys, no blood on our hands. Hands Tito, she a pack. Finna guarantee though. Move back. Type of view is that on the globe. It's a visionary peeking out the window of my soul. Might just fall back, lend a helping hand and play my role. You ain't all that. All in the mirror oversold. Call me Reason A, aka Malcolm XL. That's a big pun, bigger punishment.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On first down, Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. Room here to run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Damn.
This one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
What the fuck is that nigga?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes being chased out left. That's complete to Tony. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mahomes now on first down. Out to his left. Open man downfield. That's Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. operating from the red zone now. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. A dump down to McKinnon. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete.
And McKinnon is in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. Finding room in the field. Look at the big fella go. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They run here with Singletary, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run for Devin Singletary. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 76 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some change.
He's
got it. I'm trying to beg him too. Real bad.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for 36 yards.
That was just bad.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked
I'm sorry, bro, for begging me like that, bro.
And wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Throwing on first down is Allen.
Oh. Okay.
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him 30 yards there.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
This will be caught at about the 6. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now there he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. To throw, it's Allen. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Damn, he still got that. Oh.
A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. A give, Singletary right side.
What?
And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Second down and goal. Allen. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Forced out to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go play fake. Mahomes. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Stick.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
And he pushed it right. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass. Uses blockers well.
And he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And McKinnon is in for a Kansas. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On first down, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. To the air, Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Allen now going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
One final try here for Allen. On the move to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
Hey, whoever you are watching, I played probably 5 games. So I'm about to get off this shit. Get back on. I'm gonna get some money games later. Join too late, buddy. Yeah, not good at all.
Top of you, parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his.
Yo, you somebody know what? If you are, I'll play one more game, but if you somebody y'all know, nah. So text, type.
From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hopes. Mother Nature's my first shorty, watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out, now it's just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hey boy, we got another one. Ha. Man, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding.